What is going on, guys? Archie here, and I'm back with a brand new video. Today we're looking at my top 5 teams to be on Football Manager. Let's go. First up, we have Chester, a team in the Vanarama Conference. This team is a team I've taken over before and taken right up to the Championship. Haven't pushed further on because my computer crashed. Apart from that, yeah, a very good side. They used to be quite high in the league and then dropped. With some key players such as John Rooney and their right back, whose name has simply slipped my mind. They are a very strong side and be able to push themselves up with a few years to come. What they've done is create a new side which was in League 2 when they got relegated from League 2. What happens to some clubs is they get completely remade. Chester they built themselves back up and now made themselves back in the Vanarama Conference. As soon as you make that push into League 2, you get quite a bit of money and should be able to work your way up into the division they were in before. As a whole, the finances are okay. Obviously, I said before, as soon as you get that push, the finances will come nicely. With players such as John Rooney, the 4-2-3-1 formation can definitely be put out for this team. They're very strong, with a very strong striker. You'll find out, I think it's someone who, I can't remember his name slipped my mind, but a very strong player. He can head the ball, he can knock it down, and with Rooney just in behind, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to get the goals to get you promoted to the next division. Next up, we have Crew, a team I've taken over before in career mode itself. A very strong side. Well, I say strong. If they were relegated into League 2, you'd dominate the league, but in League 1, you're very weak. It's all about this tactical play to keep yourself up there. But eventually, over time, with the youth academy they have in place, you should be able to do well. In terms of the players they have there, with McTighe-Trott and Harry Davis leading the line with Ben Garrett in goal, you should be good. There's some great players there with loads of potential, especially the youth side. If you go into the youth side itself, you'll find Andre Brown, who is a striker who's going to be dominant in years to come. Andre Brown and Saunders will be an absolute monster pairing eventually in the future. In terms of the club itself, the finances are quite poor, but as you saw from my career mode of Ashley Westwood and loads of players such as Clayton, you'll get loads of money in eventually from future transfers, which is quite good, especially when you're looking to build the side. With the youth team coming through, eventually you'll be able to push yourself up the Championship, then get a bit of money in, and Premier Division is not far away. Work hard with these guys and you can push on and be really a successful manager. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest. They're the money guys in the Championship. They've got loads of money and got some absolute monsters in the team, such as a Sambalonga, absolute monster. Unfortunately, he's injured in real life, but he's not on Football Manager, thank God for that. As well as Antonio, in that front three, if you got someone else on that right, it'd be absolutely dominating the league. With Antonio on the left or the right, doesn't really matter. A Sambalonga leading the line, you should be absolutely dominant in the league. In terms of the money, they are loaded. The chairman who they've got is just balling. I don't know, it's the right or wrong word, but he's balling with money. He's got loads of it. In terms of the kit, I really like a nice club with loads of kits. Nottingham Forest have a beautiful red kit, which Cloughie brought forth really nicely. In terms of the stadium, the City Ground, very nice, very good, and their finances are extremely secure. From the Premiership, they dropped down a few years ago with Clough, but from there they've been building, and it's the right time for them to push for the Premier League. Stuart Pearce couldn't do it, but can you? Next up, we have Watford. Watford are part of the creation of Football Manager. They're sponsored by Football Manager, so everything about Watford is going to be enhanced, I suppose. In terms of the best formation, you play 5 at the back, 3 central defenders, 2 wing backs with speedy Anya and Paredes. You should be dominant on that defensive line. In terms of midfield, you've got some absolute monsters such as Fiostieri, and leading the line, you've got the mighty Deeney, Igalo and Vidra. Those 3 can win the Championship for any side. Any team in the Premiership, they would have a chance of getting in. Vidra didn't quite make it at West Brom, but however, he's here at Watford and he bangs in gold and he's an absolute Football Manager legend. In terms of their youngsters, they've got 2 players that are really good. Hobben and someone you just saw, I can't remember his name, but he's an absolute monster, one you should definitely go and check out. In terms of money, they're okay. Stadium, not so great, but you can easily expand it because the board is up for going up. They're secure finances, they're looking to push for the Premiership, and now is the right time. They're very strong and one team you should definitely be looking to pick up as a manager. Last but definitely not least is the mighty Southampton. You know how well they were doing in the Premier League. It's basically the same now. They're predicted to finish 8th. They've got loads of money, they're rich, they've got some great players, and obviously they've got the mighty youth system. With Mane doing well, he's very young still, Eliar on loan, and obviously they've got the mighty Wanyama in the CDM position, you should be dominant, play that 4-2-3-1 formation, the much loved formation, to bring Southampton up and win with the Premiership. It's not a hard task, it can be done within about 2 or 3 years. Do it before that, I congratulate you, but with pushing on, it's very, very, very easy to do well. They've got fantastic players coming through, and like me, you don't have to sign anyone. In terms of their stadium, it's good, money is brilliant, and they've pushed themselves up recently, and they're a very, very strong side. If you want to do well, if you want a Premiership club, don't go for the big ones, go for Southampton. Good choice. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it. Those are the top 5 clubs in my opinion. If you have any other thoughts, please put it in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next video.